What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about breweries in Seattle, and I am a huge beer lover. I don't know about you, but if you are not and you move here, you gotta get used to it because there is a lot of beer choices here and a lot of people drink beer, specifically IPAs. So on my list, I have 6 different breweries that I want to talk to you about and just give you some ideas for some brewery hopping because that is one of our favorite things to do here. Also, I'm realizing that my shirt is the same color as the wall, so that's unfortunate. In honor of today's video, I thought I would, have this by my side. It is not a beer, but it is from one of the breweries that I am going to be talking about, and that is Reubens. So Reubens is located in the Ballard neighborhood. If you like beer and you like brewery hopping, Ballard is the perfect place to do it because there are so many options over there, but Reubens is definitely our favorite. Reubens is open 7 days a week, and I actually, when doing a little bit of research for this, found out that they also have the Barrel House, which is a tasting room, and then you can also go to the place that they can them. You do have to book spots for both of those places, but I feel like that is a cool experience, and I didn't even know that they had that. So what I have here is actually Reubens seltzers that they came out with, and I know that literally everybody is coming out with seltzers, it seems like, but this one is actually super good. They have only 3 flavors that I'm aware of. They have the grapefruit, the other one is lemon lime, I believe, and then they have an orange one. The grapefruit, I would say, is my favorite. We just love Reubens because we feel personally that they have the best tasting beer. They also have a really fun environment, but the beer, just quality wise, I feel kind of tops everybody else. One of our favorites is definitely the Summer IPA, which I'm pretty sure you can get in most Whole Foods and grocery stores. That might just be because I live where they make it, but I feel like they probably sell it other places if you can't come to Seattle. And while we're already talking about Ballard, I might as well do the next one on my list, which is Lagunitas. So Lagunitas actually has a really big location, also in Ballard, and they are open Wednesday through Sunday. Lagunitas started in Petaluma, California, and then they also have a location in Chicago for those of you who are in those areas. They also have an on-site food truck, so that's an awesome addition if you want to go not just for beer, but for dinner as well. And they're super dog-friendly, family-friendly. The place, like I said, is super big inside, and the patio outside is also super spacious. Moving on to Fremont Brewery. Now this one is our absolute favorite. This is definitely our favorite brewery in Seattle. The location is amazing, and the beer definitely is our favorite out of all the rest of them. They always have, I feel like they're really good at rotating new seasonal, flavors, types of beer. Well, I really sound like I know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we love Fremont Brewery. I think honestly the environment makes up for a lot of it, but also, like I said, the beer is really good. They had just renovated their patio and it's super nice now. Before it was just tents, and now it's this whole contraption that has heaters in the winter and misters in the summer. It's super nice. And most of the breweries are dog friendly, but I feel like you see the most dogs at Fremont, and that might be honestly why I like it so much, because I just love being around dogs. But we love Fremont Brewery. With Fremont Brewery, you are just up the street from Gasworks, so it's also a great place if you want to just like take some to go and go to Gasworks and hang out. That's also a great option. They are open 7 days a week, and they're also family owned, so always a good addition. So next up on my list is Tapster, and this one is the newest one on my list. I believe it had just opened back in May, and it is easily becoming one of our favorite places to go. The unique thing about Tapster is that it's all pour your own, which is kind of tricky sometimes, but also a super cool experience. And I feel like it's kind of, well, I will say it's a little bit dangerous because you can rack up that money really fast, or you can make it really cheap. So it kind of like depends on how you're pouring. This is located in one of the brand new Google buildings on the South Lake Union end. It is open 7 days a week, and it is also has swings, which is my favorite part about it because I do love swings, and it has games, which is also fun. They do have 2 other locations. Both of those are in Chicago, so if you're in the Chicago area, you probably already know about it, but if you don't, you should go. But besides those 2, this is the only other location that they have. The other thing that kind of sets this one apart from other places, because not all of them have this, they not only have just beer, but they also have cider and seltzers and wine. I believe they also have some liquor too as well, if that's your thing. So next brewery, this is the one that we always recommend to people when they're visiting because it has the best view that you will get at a brewery in Seattle, and that is Old Stove. Old Stove is located just underneath Pike Place Market, so it's in a great location. It's overlooking the water and the Ferris wheel. It's super pretty day and night, and it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it kind of hits all of the areas of what you would want as far as a brewery goes. It is also a restaurant, so if you want to have a sit-down dinner, you can definitely do it there. They have really good food. And it's funny because when we first started going to Old Stove, they weren't a restaurant yet. It was this tiny little location that was just a brewery, same spot, but like it was just way smaller. And then we stopped going for a little bit just because we got busy. And I swear it was like 3 weeks later we went back and we were like, wait, is this the same place? Like it was triple the size. It was a restaurant, ow. It was a restaurant now, and it had just like totally revamped itself, so it's definitely a great option. Like I said, we always recommend it, so I can't recommend it enough. It is also open 7 days a week. This one, because of the location, I would say plan ahead a little bit because it can get super busy, and because it's a restaurant, I feel like that just adds time to it. So if you want to go, definitely take some time because you might have to wait. Last on my list is Optimism Brewing. Optimism is in Cap Hill, and I wanted to add this one to my list because I feel like there's not a ton of brewery options in Cap Hill, and this I would say is the biggest one. And when I say it's big, I don't just mean because of how popular it is, but also because of how large the venue is. It's massive inside. So Optimism Brewing is open 7 days a week, and something else that is unique that I feel like I like about them is that they are a no-tip environment. So basically they believe that tipping is kind of an unreliable source of money, and so instead of having their employees worry about if they're gonna get enough tips, they just pay them the amount that they should be getting paid in the first place. So I do like that addition. Oh, and they also have games. I love games. When we were there, we were playing Jenga and it was super fun. They also have an all-gender bathroom system, which I actually really like because that means you're not waiting in line for the girls' bathroom, because there's always a line for the girls' bathroom. But when it's communal, then there's usually not that many lines. And it's also a really big bathroom, which is such a weird thing to like pinpoint, but you know, it's unique. Okay, we did it before the sun decided to be super annoying. But anyways, that is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these. I'm also gonna leave, as always, I'll leave the links to all of the places that I mentioned in the description, but I'm also gonna put a couple like honorable mentions because there's a lot of other breweries that I also love that didn't make the list. So be sure to check that out. And as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!